What I felt about that is irrelevant, but what I noticed was that there was a lot of trickery going on politically.
Eric Clapton is an English singer, rock guitarist, songwriter, musician, composer, artist, actor, record producer, film score composer, TV producer, and film producer. He is well known for the scores like Sunshine of Your Love and Before You Accuse Me. In his early life, he has performed with the Roosters. His close connection with the Yardbirds resulted in a successful score, For Your Love. Clapton has been nominated for 37 Grammys, winning 17, and he received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2006. He has also earned 3 American Music Awards, a BAFTA Award, 2 Billboard Music Awards, a GQ Award, 4 Ivor Novello Awards, an MTV Video Music Award, 2 Primetime Emmys, and several other awards.
Disenchanted and suspicious about the way the government was handling everything.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Net Worth Now, where you get to see the lifestyle and net worth of your favorite celebrities. We hope you enjoy these videos, and if you do, please remember to hit the like button and comment below who your favorite celebrity is so we can feature them in an upcoming video.
His full name is Eric Patrick Clapton, but also known as God and Slowhand. He was born on March 30th, 1945, in Ripley, Surrey, England, making him 76 years old at the time of this production. He stands at 177 meters, or 5 feet 9 inches tall. In the early 70s, Clapton began a 2-decade struggle with alcoholism and drug addiction, and he has said that he used to spend $16,000 per week on heroin. At one point, Clapton was so drunk at one of his own concerts that he played and sang while lying on the floor with the microphone next to him. He has been clean and sober since 1987, and he founded a substance abuse treatment facility, the Crossroads Center, on the island of Antigua in 1998. Eric was also on the board of directors of the treatment center's Clouds House between 1993 and 1997, the Chemical Dependence Center 1994 and 1999. In 2013, Clapton was diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy, which causes pain in his legs and back, and he suffers from tinnitus as well. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the Yardbirds in 1992, with Cream in 1993, and also as a solo artist in 2000. And he received a star on the Rock and Roll Walk in 2000. In 1983, Princess Michael of Kent presented Eric with a Silver Clef Award, and he was inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame in 2015. Eric's art collection is very difficult to value. He has an extremely keen eye for art and has picked up pieces throughout his career for relatively pittance compared to what they could fetch today. For example, the 3 Gerhard Richter paintings he bought at once in 2001 for $3.4 million and eventually sold for a combined $77.3 million. Other pieces in his collection include Edgar Degas' La Semille, Henri Matisse' Nuit de Beau, and Maurice Utrillo's La Bouquet. Sometimes the guitarist will play so hard that he breaks his guitar strings. Audiences wait patiently and slow clap while he changes them. And this is the origin of his nickname, Slowhand. Eric married Patty Boyd, who was previously married to his friend George Harrison, on March 27, 1979, and they divorced in 1989. Clapton has admitted that he abused Boyd, and he fathered 2 children with other women during the marriage. Daughter Ruth was born in 1985, and son Connor was born in 1986. Sadly, 4-year-old Connor passed away on March 20th, 1991, after falling out of an open window in a 53rd floor apartment. Eric wrote the song Tears in Heaven about the tragedy. Clapton married Malia McEnery on January 1st, 2002, and they have 3 daughters together. Julie, born in June 2001, Ella, born in January 2003, and Sophie, born in February 2005.
And it's getting wronger all the time. And by the time the virus came along, it was clearly chaos.
When he was born, his mother Patricia was just 16 years old. and his father Edward was a 24-year-old Canadian soldier who Eric has never met. As a child, Clapton was told that Patricia was his sister and that her mother and stepfather were Eric's parents. When Patricia later married and moved to Germany, she left Clapton in England with his grandparents. Eric learned how to play the guitar as a teenager after receiving one for a birthday gift, and his skills were so impressive that he was performing in pubs with fellow musician Dave Brock by the age of 16. He joined a British R&B group, the Roosters, at 17 and performed with them until August 1963. Later that year, he played several gigs with Casey Jones and the Engineers. Clapton attended Kingston College of Art, but was expelled after the first year. He joined the Yardbirds in October 1963 and stayed with the band until March 1965, leaving on the day the band released their first big hit, For Your Love. In April 1965, Clapton joined John Mayall and the Blues Breakers, left a few months later, rejoined the band in November, and quit again in July 1966. After leaving the Blues Breakers, Eric joined Cream and released 6 albums and several hit singles, with them including Sunshine of Your Love and White Room, before Cream disbanded in 1968. The following year, he joined Blind Faith with Stevie Winwood, Ginger Baker, and Rick Gretsch, but the band was only together for 7 months. Clapton then formed Derek and the Dominoes, releasing Layla, which would become one of his most popular songs in 1970. The group disbanded in 1971 during the recording of their second album. In 1974, Eric put together a touring band and recorded the album 461 Ocean Boulevard, which included his first #1 hit, a cover of Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff. In 2000, Eric collaborated with blues legend B.B. King on the album Riding with the King, which reached #1 on the U.S. Top Blues Album chart and #3 on the Billboard 200. The album also won a Grammy for Best Traditional Blues Album. In Eric Clapton's long career, he has played more than 3,000 concerts in nearly 60 countries. And though he retired from worldwide touring in 2015, he continues to make new music.
But I did manage to see some, when the earliest part of the lockdown was going on, I saw some alternative data.
He makes money through music and brand endorsement deals. In 1966, Eric earned $60,000 from the album titled Blues Breakers with Eric Clapton, and $500,000 from the album titled Fresh Cream. In 1969, Eric earned more than $2.1 million from his various albums. In 1972, Eric earned $500,000 from the compilation album titled The History of Eric Clapton. He has a net worth of $450 million. Clapton has owned houses in several places, including England, France, Ohio, and Antigua. The Antigua home is known as Steadfast Point, and it was built for $14 million in 2000. The 10,000 square foot estate sits on 45 acres, and Eric began renting it out for $50,000 per week in 2009. He owns the following cars: a Ferrari Lusso 250, a 1968 Ferrari Dino 206 GT, a 1964 Ferrari 250 GT Lusso, a Ferrari 612 Skeletti, a Ferrari Enzo, a 1949 Ford Coupe Hot Rod, a Ferrari 512 BB, a Ferrari 275 GBT, a Ferrari 360 Spider, a Ferrari SPC 12 EC, Eric purchased a super yacht called Va Bene in 2005, which is 156 feet long and can accommodate 12 guests in 6 cabins.